What if you could cut your electricity bill in half without solar?
Just feel it.
Today we're putting that to the test on this property with a new full Dura 16 home battery installation.
In this video, we're going to take you through everything from unboxing the Dura 16 on site to breaking down the full tech specs and comparing it properly to the Tesla Powerwall 3 and showing you exactly how it gets installed. Before diving into the real numbers on this house, including their electricity bill, cost per kilowatt hour, and how a system like this could realistically save you money.
Make sure you stick around to the end because that's where it gets really interesting as we take one step further and show what happens when you add solar into the exact setup and how that completely changes the way this system performs.
So if you've ever wondered whether a home battery setup actually makes sense or if it's just an expensive gadget, this video will give you a clear answer.
Because this house right here is the perfect test case.
Here we go.
There you go. I hope it is. If it isn't, I'm just filling a random guy.
Right, let's get this unboxed.
All right, take our front cover. We've got all the cables, the bracket, all your mounting points there. Heavy duty, high quality bracket. It's gonna mount to the wall and hold all this weight of the battery. There she is, bloody hell. You can see why it's such a big box, can't you?
Straight away, you can see the packaging is solid and well thought through. Everything is tightly secured, well protected, and clearly designed to handle the weight of the unit during transport. This isn't something that's going to arrive damaged or knocked around. It's properly packaged for a product of this size and weight.
One thing they have done is put these handles either side. Think about ergonomics, making it easy for the installer to get in there, get it out of the box, and then onto the wall, which as an installer, you can appreciate quite a lot.
Even though it's a heavy unit, the shape, the structure, and the way it's balanced makes it manageable to position and mount. It's not awkward or overly bulky in one direction. It's compact enough to sit neatly against a wall without sticking too far out into the space.
This is over 120 kilograms, so having those handles makes it slightly easier, but still going to be a bit of a challenge for the lads. The rounded edges feels really premium. The finish on the front isn't going to get smudged up, isn't going to get too dirty. The branding on the line, really nice, sticking to the Duracell brand image that we're all used to. And then all around the side, you've got the polystyrene, keep it protected for delivery when it arrives at the customer's house. So this is the inverter. This is going to be 6 kilowatts, perfect size for the size of battery. The customer gets around 5 hours of off-peak rates, which with a 6 kilowatt inverter is plenty to charge the battery overnight. You've got the instruction manual, all the cables needed to attach it to the battery in the box, all your mounting gear, your bracket, everything all in the same box, same polystyrene, nice and secure for delivery. Here's the bracket then, solid steel. It tells you which way it's up, which is always handy, but you can tell from the weight of it alone, it will hold the weight of the inverter, which is considerably less than the battery, but still quite hefty all the same. Then all we have is the inverter. As you can see, the same branding as the battery, the same stripe we all know and love. They're sort of like handles, but they're sort of not at the same time. Moving to the bottom of the inverter, you've got all the cable inputs, outputs, connections to the mains and the battery. And then again, just like the battery, a premium finish. I like the rounded edges, the cleanness of the front. The finish is really nice too. You aren't gonna get this smudged up. It's gonna get really dirty. Really nice to look at on the side of your property, which it will be for the rest of its time.
3, 2, 1.
Right, let's get into the specs.
This is the Dura 16 from Duracell Energy, and straight away you can tell it's not a small battery. But it looks so big. It's built for homes that actually use a lot of electricity. This is a 16 kilowatt hour battery with around 14.4 kilowatt hours of usable energy, which is enough to run most homes through peak hours, or even a full day depending on usage. Physically, it comes in at roughly 520 millimeters wide, 860 millimeters tall, and about 236 millimeters deep. So it's a substantial unit, but still compact enough to wall mount. It can deliver up to 6 kilowatts of power when paired with the Duracell Energy inverter, which means it has the capacity to comfortably run most homes. You've also got a 130 amp charge and discharge rate, so it fills up quickly overnight on cheaper tariffs. And inside it uses lithium-ion polymer battery chemistry, which is the safest and longest lasting type currently available. It's rated for around 8,000 cycles, so assuming it cycles once a day, that gives the battery a theoretical lifespan of around 21 years. Which means this is a long-term system and not something you're replacing anytime soon. Some people have asked if the Dura 16 is the Tesla Powerwall killer. The quick answer is no, not really, as the Powerwall 3 has different priorities in mind.
A Tesla Powerwall 3 is a premium all-in-one system with 13.5 kilowatt hours of usable storage, a built-in inverter, and up to around 11.5 kilowatts of output. So it's very powerful and neatly packaged into a single unit. But that convenience comes at a higher cost, typically around £8,000 to £8,500 when installed. This depends on the setup and whether a backup gateway are included. The Dura 16, on the other hand, is a modular system, meaning the battery and inverter are separate. That gives you more flexibility in how it's installed, and more importantly, how it scales over time. Where this really starts to matter is cost per kilowatt hour. So let's compare it properly. This full Dura 16 system comes in at £5,695 installed, giving you around 14.4 kilowatt hours of usable storage, which works out at roughly £395 per kilowatt hour. If you compare that to a Tesla Powerwall 3 at around £8,500 installed for 13.5 kilowatt hours, you're closer to about £630 per kilowatt hour. So straight away, you can see the difference. The Dura 16 is significantly cheaper per unit of energy stored. And that's really where it stands out, especially for higher usage homes, because you're getting more storage for your money, rather than paying a premium for an all-in-one system. We've also seen a lot of people asking, can you add a Dura 16 battery to a Dura 5 setup and vice versa? The short answer is no, because the charge and discharge rates are different. The only reason for having a Dura 5 is simply wall space.
Let's get it installed.
This is a wall-mounted system, and at around 122 kilos, positioning is important.
Got it? I've got it.
The team line up ready for the hard part.
Lifting the 122 kilogram battery onto the bracket.
No, back down. Come on, buddy. Back down, mate. Hand up. Yeah, it's fine, that's fine.
Not this time.
Right, if I can grab this side, you can. Got two handles here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on. Can you go? Right, so we're not on the bottom, mate, no. Right, okay. Give it a second. Get me some composure.
Still not on properly.
Right. Do you reckon you've got it or what? Well, mate, I'll help. That's not me, I can't get in there, that's all. Yeah? Yes, mate. Back on.
There. We did it.
Oh, give me a drink.
Once it's all mounted, the guys begin with trunking for the wiring, before getting into the electrical setup.
Yeah. No, not for me. Yeah, yes for me. Are you on? I'm on.
So we're installing right here, connecting it to the inverter and integrating it into the home's electrical system. Once it's set up, the system is configured to charge overnight using off-peak electricity, which is where the savings start. Because the goal here isn't to use less energy, it's to buy it smarter.
We're getting there, mate, bit.
Now this is where it starts to matter, because so far we've shown you what the system is, what it does, how it installs, and how it compares to the Tesla Powerwall 3. But now it's time to talk about the finances. What does the customer pay annually for electricity? What they pay per kilowatt hour? And how that will all change with this new battery system.
Looking at this property, they're paying around £148 in a higher usage winter month.
And when you spread that across the year, factoring lower summer usage, You're looking at roughly £1,300 to £1,400 annually on electricity.
With this battery-only setup, the projection shows an annual saving of around £927.
Which means the battery is doing a lot of the heavy lifting by shifting usage away from peak rates and onto cheaper overnight electricity.
In a high usage month like this one, that could mean bringing a £148 bill down to roughly £77.
Across the full year, the average monthly cost would be lower because summer usage naturally drops as well. So rather than thinking about it as a flat monthly saving, the cleaner number is the annual saving, around £927 per year.
When you compare that to the system cost of £5,695, the payback works out at roughly 6.1 years.
Now let's take it one step further and look at the future.
We did a solar design on this property, and what we found out was interesting.
Using open solar, we fitted 5 panels on this customer's roof. This would cost him £4,250 with the install, including scaffolding.
The panels would generate around 1,626 kilowatt hours a year, which would bring this customer's monthly bill down to roughly $35 to $45 per month on average.
So instead of just shifting when you buy electricity, you're actually reducing how much you need to buy from the grid altogether.
Over the course of a year, that brings the total electricity spend down to somewhere in the region of £400 to £550 annually, depending on usage and time of year.
Compared to the original £1,300 to £1,400 per year, that's a saving of roughly £800 to £1,000 annually.
So when you include the cost of the solar as well, the system comes in at just under £10,000. And with annual savings now sitting closer to that £800 to £1,000 range, the overall payback comes in at around 10 to 12 years.
It's important to add that if they had installed solar with the battery in the first instance, he would have saved around £600, bringing that payback time closer to 9 to 10 years overall, simply by starting with the full system from day one.
So when you step back and look at the full picture, this isn't really about batteries or solar panels, it's about control. Right now, most people are completely at the mercy of the grid. Prices go up, bills go up, and there's not much you can do about it.
But with a setup like this, you start to take that control back. First, you change when you buy your energy, then you start to change where it comes from. And that's the real shift.
Because whether you go battery only, or you take it further with solar, you're moving away from reacting to energy prices and towards managing your own energy on your terms.
And this is exactly where something like this Dura 16 makes sense. Because it's not just a backup battery, it's big enough to actually run your home through those expensive peak hours.
It's scalable if your needs grow, and it gives you the flexibility to build a full system around it over time.
So this isn't about just using less energy. It's about being smarter, same home, same lifestyle, same energy usage, just a completely different way of paying for it. Thanks for watching. This has been our heat.